Hi, everyone.
Hello. Oh, let me clean this button up. Okay.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Okay, since we're going to edit all these things, so it's okay. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
You all are highly welcome to our life. Today with me is my co-host, Mr. Paul Madu.
Hey.
Yeah.
I am Paul Madu, the cousin to the famous, not infamous, Dr. Tonia.
Yeah, you all are highly welcome. This is your favorite doctor, Dr. Tonia of True Health with Dr. Tonia. Yes, that's me. Welcome to the live. Over the past days, Paul, we've been talking about something very interesting, isn't it?
We have been.
And that topic is nothing else but
Migration.
yes, migration. Now, a quick recap of some of the things we have discussed. We have told you how to make the decision to migrate. We discussed about what you're going to do, especially getting your passport, getting your visa, and we talked about very important countries that are lucrative where people can migrate, right?
Exactly.
And I think we also talked about how you'll be able to sell your houses and properties.
And be able to be free enough to migrate. So now in part 3, what are we talking about?
Oh, today we are still helping you to organize yourself. Today we are going to talk about how you're going to prepare your hand luggage, that is, carry on luggage, and things that you're going to put on your luggage. Because guess what? You're traveling for a long time, guys.
Yes.
For a long time.
Yes.
So, very important, you pick the bits and pieces of important items that will be valuable for you when you travel.
Exactly. Now, to start off, do you have a scale at your home?
That
A,
is very important.
a scale that you would normally just check to see how much you're weighing here and now, if you have that, that's a plus.
And if you don't have that, it is important you buy one. What do you think?
Sure.
Because you wouldn't want to get to the airport and start repacking and packing and removing stuff. So it's better you have this scale in your home so that that scale will give you at least an idea of how many kg or ounces, like Americans would use, of what you're carrying, because every luggage have an amount of weight you are supposed to pack, right?
So from the US, it's 70 pounds. I'm not sure exactly what that is in kilograms.
I think in kilograms, no, I think in Nigeria, to carry a hand luggage, it is supposed to be 23, between 23 to 25 kg. Some would take 30 kg, but those that are taking 30 kg would take only probably 2 luggages. 20, I remember I traveled, the weight is 23 kg.
23 kg.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you add up like 23, 24, they can pardon you. But I will advise you, do not exceed the weight, right, Paul?
Definitely, because they will charge you.
That's correct.
And what you want to do is you want to lighten your load, lighten your suitcase by doing so, taking nominal things that you can put in your hand luggage.
That's correct.
So here it says that 70 pounds is equivalent to 31.7 kgs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you said 20.
I said 20, 23, 25.
Yeah.
But anyway, the thing is, there are some airline that will say 23.
Mm-hmm.
Some airline would
We'll
take
say
30.
30, yeah.
But give and take at least. Make sure you don't exceed that, so that if you get to the airport and your airline is 23 kg or 25 kg, you could actually remove whatever thing
Exactly.
that is invaluable that you don't
And
need.
then put it in a bag and have that as a hand luggage. So very important to travel.
And then hand luggage is how many ounces? Do you remember?
It's not by weight, it is
Oh.
by size.
Oh, really?
Because that way you putting it above in the overhead compartment. So it doesn't matter how much it weighs, it just has to be a particular size. It can't be too big to take up too much of the space up there for other people to put their hand luggage in there.
All right.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. Once you are traveling, you are allowed 2 hand luggages.
Yeah.
But you can take more if you're smart. So a laptop bag, is that really a hand luggage?
Well, somehow, but people don't take it as hand luggage because airlines believe that even while you're in the aircraft, you can do your businesses or
do your
work,
right?
and so or play your games. So everybody is expected to have a hand luggage. That's
Entitled.
Yeah, entitled. Yeah, that's the word.
Okay. For those that may have a lot of medicine to take, right? Something called a medicine bag.
Mm-hmm.
You could take that along as well.
Yeah.
That's not including your hand luggage.
Hand luggage, yeah, because that one is 100%
separate. Right. So even with that medicine bag, you can now pack a lot of stuff inside that medicine bag. It has medicine in it, but you're using those compartments to load up things that would have otherwise been in your suitcase.
That's correct.
You're lightening up your load.
That's correct. So now that you know what to carry in your carry-on baggage, we are going to now look at things you're going to put inside, right?
Okay.
Remember, when you want to get into an airplane, there's an amount and size of anything liquid that you're going to carry.
Certain liquids you can't carry.
It is not the time for you to get a gigantic column.
So now, in your suitcase, you can. In your suitcase, some people will go and buy wine and or hot spirits and put it in their box.
No, remember.
But in your hand luggage.
No, we are talking about hand luggage.
Okay.
But there's a hack here.
Yes.
If you want to carry something like that in your hand luggage, buy that cologne in free zone, the airport's free zone.
Yes. But it's more expensive.
Yeah.
But they'll give you.
Do you think it's more expensive because it is tax-free? It is not.
It's tax-free.
Yes.
But it's still more than what you would pay out there.
Really?
Maybe with taxes, it ends up being almost the same, I guess, or what have you. But, of course, airport is there to make money. If you ever bought anything from the airport, it is a lot more costly.
But let me give an instance, right? I use Estee Lauder perfume.
Okay. That's still a lot of.
Yeah. If I get to Macy's to buy my perfume,
yes,
I buy it more expensive than the one I will buy in the airport.
Is it the same size or
same
small?
Size.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, then duty free.
Yes,
is good then.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never bought anything from duty free.
Yeah.
I fear that it'll be too expensive.
No.
That's the only reason why I haven't.
That's why it said
duty.
Yes. That's like the perfume. It's another perfume. I can't take it because the weight is already big. So what I usually do, I don't buy when I'm going home. I buy it in the airport.
Yeah.
Because they are going to lock it up for you and then you take it in. So that's the hack that you can use to get some things.
So now, when you're dealing with bath soap or let's say liquid soap, body wash, right? um, Listerine, hand sanitizer, all these stuff you can get in big.
When he said Listerine, he meant
Ye-
mouthwash, right?
yes, sorry, Listerine mouthwash. All these things you can get in big containers, but all these things you can also get in little containers too. Get the smaller containers.
Yes.
Anything 3.5 or less, they will not trouble you in your handbag.
That's true.
Anything more than 3.5,
that's where the problem is.
Yes.
So what you do if you have because probably you want to stop layover, right?
Yes.
You know, you're having a connecting flight. Definitely, you are going into a confined space, that is the airplane. You want to go into the bathroom, clean your armpits and all the things, brush your teeth, and smell nice by spreading yourself. So get a very tiny perfume. You know those the ones that they usually give you when you buy the big perfume. There's small perfume
Yes.
that they usually give. Remember the one that was given to us the day we bought the perfume? Those small packets.
Yeah, the little
Yeah,
it's
so-
called travel size.
Exactly. So, and then your roll-on, they're small roll-ons that is not even big. So get all these things because you don't want to get into the plane and the person by your side will be doing, you wouldn't like that, right?
No,
So make sure if you want to get that, you buy small containers, you pour in your shampoo, your bathing soap. But for me, I would recommend that you buy bar soap. Bar soap is good. Number one, you're not going to have any spillage. Number two, you're not dealing with taking too much weight of liquid.
Exactly.
Now, you have done all that. You have gotten all this liquid. They are not more than 3.0 ounces, right? What are you going to do? Get a Ziploc bag and put everything in there and zip it. Why are you doing that? You don't want to get into the plane and bring out your laptop and the liquid have poured on your laptop. And guess what? Probably you have a last minute assignment to submit in your job or something you need to do. Your laptop is messed up, you won't be able to do anything. So,
well, even if you have a laptop bag and your laptop is protected, hopefully, right?
Yeah.
She's still saying the right thing because what if it busts and spills on your clothes?
Yeah.
Then your clothes are ruined.
Yeah.
You know.
So this is a very, very important thing to do. Get those Ziploc bags and get all these things sorted out, right? You have done that. Now, what is the next thing to do? You're taking about 3 of your children plus you and your wife, because this is relocation you're doing. You need to be rehydrated. Yes, they are going to give you water in the plane, but if you are having a layover, where you're going to board another plane, you're going to stay a long time. You don't want to continue spending money that you really need to save because you're coming into a country that you don't know what is going to happen to you. So it is very important. I advise people to have small bottles, that water bottles, right? Where you are going to put water. You might not put water when you are going, just take it as empty.
Yes.
So that you'll be able to, when you get to those places, you can fill it up.
Yes.
And then before the plane will go, you don't know how long you're going to stay. So that could be what you're going to use to go get some water from the dispenser or whatever thing, instead of as against buying and buying, because children are always asking, Daddy, I need water, Mommy, I need water. So make sure you have that bottle.
It's good that she's saying that because a lot of times when you're going through security checkpoint, they'll tell you that water can't get past here. So okay, well, I'm about to finish it. So as you drink it and finish it, they'll leave you alone because they just don't want the liquid.
Yeah.
So you can still take that bottle along with you, that empty bottle. Children, just like she said, was going to trouble you.
Right.
The good thing is there's no limit to the food that you can take.
You
can take any and all kind of food with you. You can even have a separate, you can have 2 carry-ons, medicine bag, laptop bag, and still have a bag of food. they're not going to charge you or stop you.
Let me tell you something. He has reminded me of food now. One of my trips, Paul, we boarded. We all were boarded. For more than 3 hours, we were still in the plane. Everybody was sweating.
Wow.
This happened with American Airlines. And this is shortly after the 11/11.
9/11.
9/11. Oh, 9/11, sorry. What happened? Before I go anywhere, I have kids that I carry along. That is a must. I will cook and take with me. Guess what? We entered into the plane. Nobody knew that the plane is going to be stagnant for a long time on the runway or on the airplane on the airport.
In the runway. Yeah.
We stayed for 3 hours. Something was wrong with the plane, but nobody was coming to tell us what was happening. And this is supposed to be an airplane that should leave by maybe 6, 7 a.m. So a lot of people hurriedly came out of their house without preparation.
No breakfast.
No breakfast. So they were thinking when they come to the plane, they will eat.
Yeah.
Guess what happened, guys?
By
I had
9,
my food.
10 o'clock.
By 9, 10 o'clock, we were still on the ground. We have not
Wait.
moved. Give us updates. American Airlines did. Oh, why am I mentioning their name? This airline did not even give us anything. I had to bring out my food. Even the adults were hungry. The talkless of children. As I was giving my children, the man by my side had 2 children. It was with shame that he said, "Ma'am, please, if your children food is many, can you give me to give my kids?"
Chai.
You know, you women, you know how to plan this.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I'm supposed to carry food. And actually, I made sure that I kept enough food for him to eat. I didn't even eat. I was hungry, but I didn't eat. I just fed my children and then gave his own children. So please, it is important to carry food. That little rice, that spaghetti, that macaroni, whatever it is that you are going to cook, even if it is soup, and as far as it's not going to spill, and your children like it, even sandwich.
Yes.
You can do sandwich, you know.
And chips, chips, chicken legs. My mom used to do turkey legs.
Yes. So make sure you carry it because you never know. In our next video, I'm going to tell you what really happened in that flight. Paul, it was a disaster.
Wow.
That was the day I realized that a hack you guys need to know. When you are in a crowd, don't be that scapegoat that will come out to talk on behalf of anybody.
Okay, we'll leave this for next time.
Yeah,
we'll leave it for next time. It's going to be juicy.
It's going to be juicy. Believe you me, you will be interested. So don't change that dial.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us in the next episode so that you hear this beautiful, juicy gist. All right. So next thing you need is your electronic e-book. What do we mean by electronic e-book?
So you don't have to carry heavy books
exercise
with you.
books, no. Yes. Textbooks, yes. No.
So you do have your laptop.
Yep.
You have your cell phone. And on either one of them, you can now open up and now surf on your app to now download, to read and watch whatever you've already downloaded. Now, if you're smart, you have either an earpiece or a Bluetooth headset that you don't have to disturb anybody, and you can watch and listen to whatever you've downloaded.
And guess what? For you, if you have something like an iPhone, you know there's a place, a library where you store your write-ups or even notes.
Yes.
Everything, you store it in there so that you either can even have Kindle. Download the books. Every book is in the internet now, or every assignment that you are given, Google is our friend. Whatever it is, download it. Don't carry too many books. Okay, because book is very heavy. They are going to charge you. Remember, for every kg or 1 ounce that you carry, it is very, very expensive, right, Paul?
Yes, exactly.
So the next thing you need to do is, depending on the season of the year, if it is rainy season, instead of you to carry an umbrella that is heavy, I would suggest you take a raincoat. Then, if it is snow period, guys, Very, very important. If it means going to buy jackets, snow
Coats.
coats, go to Bend Down Boutique. It's all over Africa. Buy your coats. Paul, you remember there's somebody you said you had to carry your own jacket. By the
So
time the person came out, he's shivering because of cold. Because even the airplane is so cold, right?
mhm, mhm. So knowing Nigerian climates,
You would think it is like that everywhere.
when wintertime or Hamatan happens in Africa,
Mm.
they'll always caution us from US. Oh, go put on a long shed, please. Hamatan will catch you. Da, da, da. They don't know that when you come over here, wintertime is Hamatan times 200.
200.
So there was someone who came to the U.S. and I was to go pick them up from the airport. In my mind, they're coming from Nigeria, so I know they're not properly dressed for this
Weather.
winter weather,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So I went and got one of my old coats. It's a triple fat goose, long, full length, not half length, not waist length, not 3/4 length, full length that comes down near your ankles, right? Totally covered. So I brought it with me. When they exited out, so I was able to pull up on the outside. They had already got
Luggages.
their luggage. It was
Oh,
one luggage.
Do you blame him? There was no money to buy luggages. And most so, he was coming to his aunt's house.
Right.
So you may not have an aunt that is going to take care of you.
Exactly. So as he exited the airport, I saw him there shivering.
Shivering already because
said-
number one, the code in the airplane dealt with him. Talk less of when he was waiting for his luggage to arrive. He wasn't well dressed. Oh my God.
So
Your
when he
guess
came-
is as good as mine.
So when he came out, I looked at him. I said, "What are you wearing?" He said, "Oh, I'm wearing my jacket." The jacket was probably as thick as this shirt I have, but it was long sleeve.
Oh
I said,
boy.
"My guy, here, I reached in the back. I said, here, take this coat right here." So, oh my God. As he slipped his hand inside,
It was
the
shaking
coat,
everywhere.
He was like, oh
God.
You can just see the warmth come over him,
And I mean, as you're buying the Bend Down Boutique jacket, buy the coat one that have furs and layers inside. Get your shawl. If it means getting what do they call that? The one that covers the face. And
Oh.
What do you people call that?
So first, that one's a face mask, right? And they have other names for it, but a Scully or I forgot the name, but it's like one of those hats. It's like a wool hat that you put over your head. You can pull it down and cover your ears.
Because guess what? Cold is not anybody's friend. When you get that cold into your system for 1 month or more, you are not going to be yourself, right?
Anyone from Africa that comes here during the winter time will complain that they're feeling the cold inside their bone, to their bone.
Yes.
So I would advise when you're dressing, you wear singlets,
Wear inner
you wear
sweater.
a regular t-shirt, then put another shirt on top,
And
then put a long sleeve, and then a sweater.
And then I also suggest, I tell people, because they will always say no, they will give blankets in the airline. Get your thick blankets, because inside the airplane you may start catching cold, because they're not going to be, because of you, reduce the cold in the plane.
But the reason for the code is to take because cold eliminates germs. That's why when you go to the hospital, it's also cold as well.
Yeah.
But just like she said, you can ask for blankets
No,
You
buy
know.
your blanket, and then when you get into the plane, still collect their blankets because you need the 2 blankets to cover yourself.
Okay, so why buy blanket? They were already have blankets, right?
Yeah, but I mean, somebody that have never faced cold before, you're
Mhm.
going to be in a flight for like 8 to 12
You don't
hours.
they already have blanket at their home? No, you don't think
They,
blanket.
yeah.
They have blanket home at home,
Mm-hmm.
so they're bringing their blankets.
Yes, they are bringing their blankets,
Yes.
even in the airport, because when you are having a layover,
Mm,
a stopover, or where you're doing your connecting flight, and the connecting flight is taking the whole day, you're staying
mm.
1 or 2 days in the airport.
Ooh.
You need a blanket to cover yourself
Yeah.
because you're not supposed to go away with the blanket in the airplane.
Huh. Huh.
So it is very important. Those are the things you're going to hold in your hand. Don't put it in your luggage or
Please,
carry-on
at
luggage.
the airport, inside the airplane, anything they give me is my own. I'm putting it because after all, if it's earplug, when I take the earplug out, are they gonna take it and give it to someone
I
else?
think they sanitize it
They throw
eventually.
it away.
I don't think so.
Because anytime you look at it, it's brand new. They don't give you used earplug.
But at the end of the day, they come around to collect it, though.
No, they do not.
I don't. Unless now, before I know, they come
No,
around to collect it.
they've never.
Well, the flight I do, I go with.
They only
come.
collect if you're throwing it away. They'll collect if you're
Mm.
throwing it away.
No, they collect mine anyways.
Mm.
Well, some of you do whatever he says, but when they come and say, I give it back to them.
Even blankets. If they give you blankets,
Yeah.
it is your own. Keep it. After you're done, you fold it up and you put it on your arm and you just walk. You just walk out.
They, anyway, follow your heart. For me, I give it back to them because I don't want anybody to say a black woman came here and took their thing.
No, but think about it. These planes, they're charging you thousands of dollars.
Yeah, that's true. But like I said, they usually come and collect their thing and I give it to them.
Thousand. If your plate was 1,000 something, is it only that plane that the 1,000 pay for, or is it the water, the small meal that they give you,
That
the
is
blanket, and the earpiece? All of them is yours.
Anyway, I usually give them. Well, anyway, we've overflowed that. Do whatever thing that your heart tell you to do. Okay, so let's move it on.
Okay, it's yours. Don't give it back to them all.
But be careful before they say a black person did this or that. All right, so the next thing you're going to consider, let us talk about the things to put on that carry-on luggage properly. Okay, number one, you have to maximize your carry-on luggage because you need space. Okay, when you are putting on the things that you need to put on. All right, if you are going, the soap, like we have mentioned before, should be bar soaps. Don't carry liquids. It's going to help you. All right, now what are you going to do? The clothing you're going to take, just try and make sure these clothing are very light clothing that you're going to put on that your your carry-on luggage. The thicker boots,
Heavier
or
ones.
put it as a checked-in luggage, because you know why you're doing that. You don't want to be bothered, because even if you escape them at that place when they have weighed your bag, sometimes they go to the mouth of the plane. At the entrance of the plane, they are bringing that to weigh your hand luggage again. If it is bigger than that, they will tell you to pay extra for that hand luggage. There are some people that will put it, that then at the end of the day, they go by the side and stock more things. Sometimes they will wait for you at the entrance of the. Has it happened to?
They'll wait for you at the entrance
And weigh it again.
To now have you put your hand luggage inside, check it in as a check luggage.
Yep.
But they won't weigh. There's no scale there to weigh
No,
it
it's
there.
not weighing. Remember that they have this what will I call it? They have a way to look at it to see if that
Hand luggage.
container that they no, that's how, what do they call it? Your hand luggage, they will put it in something to be sure
Yeah, to be sure that
that you are not
the
carrying more
size.
than
No, 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 no. The
they
size.
say. That's what I mean. That
Yeah.
so
So as
so
long
if
as
you
your
have
hand
stocked something,
yeah.
it is not going to enter again. They will tell you to pay.
Yes. But 9 times out of 10, it will still fit, even if you have to squeeze it.
Yeah.
Yeah, squeeze. Use your strength, or ask someone there that you see that has muscle like this, to now push. You're fine.
All
You're
right.
fine.
So the next thing you need is tech organizers. These tech organizers will help you so that you don't have cables. Your laptop or iPad or phones, you have cables running that you're going to plug somewhere, right? So if you have tech organizers, it's going to help you to put all those things inside that tech organizer so that your little cables don't go tripping people around, because if you're carrying your thing and the thing you've plugged it, somebody can trip and you're going to pay heavily for that, right? So it is very, very important to have your tech organizer, so that is where you now put everything that you are going to use, especially when you are either in the airport waiting for your next flight or you are in the airplane.
So now, but okay, usually now, so the way you're sitting now, the way I'm sitting now, right? They'll have a plug right here for you. They have a plug right here for me.
That's in the plane, right?
That's in the plane.
So when you come out,
yes,
and you're in the airplane,
and if you're in
airport,
inside the airport, there's
they have where you can go.
Yeah,
charge.
like a sitting place where you can sit down and plug. Also, on the chairs where people are lounging, they have plugs right there as well.
Yeah.
So I don't think you need that tech on the organizer too much, because you can plug your thing here, and it's 2 plugs here, 2 plugs there, and 2 plugs there.
Yeah, I understand. You have, let's say you have a tablet, you have a phone, you have a laptop.
No.
All these things have
Yeah,
cords.
yeah, but you're not going to use all of them.
Yeah, you have children. Your children have their own gadgets too.
Yeah, but unless your children are sitting on your lap, if you're sitting here, a child's here,
the child is running around and what I'm just trying to say is, when you finish charging and all that, you need to wrap all your cords and put it in that tech organizer, so that number one, you're not going to forget anything. You're not going to
Yes. With that being said, I agree with you.
Yeah,
definitely.
My cousin will always agree with me when I make sense. But when you don't make sense, he is going to argue it out. Now, for your bulkiest clothes, just like this raincoats or winter jackets that you're taking, it is very important you don't put it in that hand luggage. Wear it on top of your clothes.
Tie it around your neck or around your waist.
Yeah. Yes. On the sweater, if you can't wear it, tie it on around your.
Yes.
All these are extra ways of getting things into the plane as if it is not a checked-in luggage, but you are taking it
to do what? To lighten the load.
Yes, and then they will help you because they are going to warm you up in the plane.
Okay? Exactly. And when you get out.
Yeah. So do not carry heavy objects. You see, let's say you are coming from Nigeria and you have a charger that the voltage, every country have their own voltage, right? Instead of you to take your what do they call that now? Your step down transformer in your it is better for you to buy a cord before you leave. Find out the voltage of that country and go buy that cord. in the market. That will help you, number one, so that you are not going to get that step down transformer or anything that is going to be heavy, because you are trying to save as much space as you can, right, in your hand, because we are all talking about carry-on luggage. So to make it light, that's all these things we are telling you,
Exactly.
so that you don't get to the door of the airplane and they tell you you need to remove, or do you want to pay extra luggage?
And that extra luggage can be 100, $200.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey,
And then maybe you don't even have it. So what will happen? They will tell you to leave it.
yeah,
You
you
have
have
to
to.
discard it.
You have to.
Yeah, and they would throw it away. They won't even use it.
Unless you came with someone, and then you can say, please, if you can take this, and or maybe next time send it, you know.
Yeah. So now remember, I said sometimes you may stay in a country 1 or 2 days, or even some hours. You may arrive. Let's say you're coming to the US, you stop over in England or Germany or whatever as the case may be. You may stay there for some time. So you need towel. There might not be a bathroom in the airport, right?
Right.
But you need this towel to clean yourself up. Do you know my advice for
No,
you?
they always have bathrooms in the airport. They always have bathrooms. But
I agree.
sometimes, but
But
sometimes,
Nigeria, if
but
you're
sometimes they have a bathroom with no
towel,
toiletries.
yes.
Yes.
But in
Yes.
Nigeria, I don't think they have bathroom where you're going to take your bath. Oh, maybe they do. You are right, though. You're right. They
And
always have.
okay,
I agree.
so there was a time my mother and I came back to Nigeria, and we went and we wanted to use the bathroom. I know me myself, I needed to do a number two. We know what number two is, right? So I went inside the bathroom to look, eh? Everywhere open, everywhere filled up with one and two, but
Jesus.
but toilet paper, nothing there. So what am I to do? Go there and add to it and not wipe up? I came out annoyed. Oh, mommy, I was like, maybe, I don't know. I was maybe like 19 years old. I said,
Oh,
Mom,
wow.
what? The bathroom is nasty. I can't. She said, what's wrong, my dear?
Manage it.
I said, there's no toilet paper. She said, okay, hold on. My mom
Got out toilet paper.
packed toilet paper,
So you see what we mean?
brought it out, said, here, mom, here, my son, here, take it and go. You're fine. So, but I said, but mom, they don't have toilet seat. Say, okay, just manage. Wipe it and put it there. Said, but mom, there's already, stuff inside. She said,
use the tissue paper and cover it up, and that will be in Nigeria, because guess what? No other country.
God,
You can't go to a toilet in another country. I'm not joking. I've never traveled and gone to any other country apart from that is when I always realized.
But
that
after that time, it has never happened again.
Oh, wow.
It has never happened again. Nigeria had stepped up.
Yeah,
I
agree.
I had my reservations, but was pleasantly surprised when
that
I went
things
back.
are better.
Yes.
So you see, one thing you should do is, for those towel, if you want to pack towel, go look for material that is microfiber. Okay, what does that mean? These microfibers are very light in weight, and then when you dry yourself up, it dries up and will not be heavy. There won't be a lot of liquid on it. Okay, so when you roll it, it's going to have a little space where you're going to put it, unlike the normal towel that we use. Okay,
They take up a lot of space.
Yes, it will take a small space. All right. So do you have any other thing that you would suggest that they carry on the airplane? Remember your children's games, because
And
a lot of toys, because sometimes children, when they put the cartoon, the TV in the plane, they might not want it, and they will be restless, disturbing other people. You don't want other people to be like, why are these kids making noise? So get their favorite toys and
Kids will make
games.
noise.
They will definitely, no matter what it is, but at least you will,
Yes.
reduce it a little bit.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
Before they
Yeah.
start getting fusy and all
You
that.
can minimize it.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Now,
Yeah.
do you know what are the approved liquid that need to be taken as hand luggage? Paul, can you talk about that?
The approved liquids.
We said it before, but I want us to reiterate it for people that are just joining.
Well, I know that. Of course, they don't want anything that's going to be flammable, right?
Yep,
Um, of
that's
course, you can
correct.
take your colognes,
Mm-hmm.
your
But
mouthwash.
remember the size, guys.
Everything has to be 3.5 or less,
Good.
not more. Okay.
There is this 3-1-1 rule that they usually give, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
What is
that
it?
it has to be 3 ounces, okay, or 3.4 ounces. That means the liquid should not pass 100 mil.
Yeah.
All right. And then every other small liquid you're going to carry will be about that price,
Yeah.
about that
Size.
size too.
Yeah. So the 3-1-1 rule
Mm-hmm.
is what?
I think it has to do with, I think after the 3 ounces,
Mhm.
every other thing that you're going to carry that has liquid has to be 1 ounces or so. Yeah,
Ah,
I'm not sure, but I know that there's a 3-1-1 rule that the
okay.
TSA, you know what TSA is, Transportation Security Administration, right? They will make sure that you don't carry anything that is more than that.
All these things that we're telling you, right? They can be found online when you sign up for your notifications, because you bought your tickets, and definitely you put your email or something like that.
Mhm.
They will send you, your confirmation and stuff like that on your email. Well, on that site, they will always tell you everything that
Everything,
is
yeah.
allowed
So
for
before
you to
you
bring.
before you get into the plane, make sure you have already read,
Read
or
all of
you
that.
call
A representative or what?
your relative that have already traveled before,
Oh,
and
yes.
they could help you to say,
They
okay,
give
these are the
insight.
things that you don't
Yes.
need to carry, or these are the
Exactly.
things that you carry. Okay.
Yes.
So with all we have said, I hope you guys have really gotten enough scope of how to pack your hand luggage. So let us test what you have learned today. Can you all tell us what we said is the size of liquid that you should carry on your
That's
hand
too easy.
luggage?
You just said it. There's no way they can't remember. I know you remember, don't you? You remember, don't you?
I know you do. If you do, comment on the comment section. No matter anytime you see this video, comment on the comment section and tell us how many ounces or mils that you're supposed to carry on your hand luggage. All right. And remember, if you comment, like, share this video, don't be surprised. Yes, I mean, after you have answered that question, don't be surprised. You will be one of the people that are going to be among those that are going to have the giveaway we are going to give. Guess what? Do you know what we call it? The fastest fingers.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So if you comment, no matter any time you see this video, answer this question, and when our management look at the comment section and see that you answered correctly, you are going to be contacted and you will be given a handsome giveaway. All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
So is there any other thing we have forgotten? Because we are about to round up.
Um, when our admin looks at the comment section, um, if I was to type in, the answer, will I get the gift too, or
No, you are a co-host, Paul. This is for your audience. All right. So, without much ado about anything, we are going to stop here until we meet again with very interesting content. Do you know what we are discussing, Paul? Do you want us to let the cat out of the bag?
Ooh.
Anyway, we are discussing what you are going to do when you have landed
So on the other side,
on the other side of the divide. You have moved from your comfort zone and you're now in the country where you are migrating.
Let's stop it there.
Yeah, it is going to be mind-blowing and very, very educative.
Yes.
So if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel or you're not following us on our social media handles, this is the time for you to click that subscription button on YouTube and click the following button on other social media handles so that you will be the first. Remember to turn on your post notification button so that you will be the first that will be notified whenever we go live.
Yes.
And please like, comment, and please share this live. Okay? Because guess what? There's a rule of thumb. When you have learned something,
Share something.
Share something. So we are going to stop here now. This is your favorite doctor in the house, Dr. Tonia of True Health with Dr. Tonia. And
her cousin, Paul Madu.
Thank you for watching. Ciao, ciao, and see you soon. We can't wait to see you again.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.